Welcome, this is Dr. Traci K. I love you in this place. Thanks for coming to share your practice with me today. A special spiritual vibe message event. We are going to be doing a full moon in Leo reading today. And then after our reading, you will have a Leo full moon meditation session. So stay to the end, okay? And please join us and at our group, our private group. It's a spiritual vibration challenge support group. It's at facebook.com/group/spiritual vibration challenge. Follow me on YouTube. It's Dr. Traci K with an I. You can also find me and subscribe to readings and get products and stuff like that on my Working It Out series, and that's also on gumroad.com. And also on Facebook at facebook.com Working It Out series. And I did have a website, so we're working on that, so bear with us on that. But you can find all kinds of online courses, awesome books. You can also find my books on all the online retail stores also. And so I want to talk about our first full moon for 2023. Every year when the moon reaches its peak of fullness via the regal sign of Leo, which is the ruler, the sun, it sits directly across the way in Aquarius, a brilliant intellectual with an icy disposition. It's no wonder the sun's warmth and expression becomes inhibited when in the cerebral realm of this fixed sign. If Leo rules the heart, then Aquarius rules the mind. The beauty of this, however, is that one cannot exist without the other during this time. After all, we all struggle with the head over the heart now, don't we? Decisions every now and then. You so good, am I right? Can I get a yes? Claim it on hearts on that one. We do. But emotionally detached barely scratches the surface of this air sign. In addition to being ruled by a disrupted Uranus, the planet of technology, change, and unexpected breakthroughs, Aquarius, you would think, okay, well, Aquarius is water, whatever. And if you haven't checked out my song Aquarium, it's the aquarium of the water. So it's was in the sun, washing through the sea, lighting with the planets, bring peace. So this song, my aquarium song, is the perfect song to go get right now and download. It is the perfect time to listen to that song. Plus, understanding a little bit more about how Aquarius is there. It speaks to everything from our sense of belonging in the world to our quirks, eccentricities, and desire for freedom. Okay? With that being said, this is where you're being encouraged now to reflect on both areas of life. Being authentic. So your authenticity and heart's desires are as opposed to then needs of your community and the greater good. So the good news is with Mercury, Mars, and Uranus no longer retrograding. So we were in that retrograding. We're no longer in that. You now have full drive forward. This will give you inspiration, and it will help you focus to move forward with confidence and clarity. But it doesn't end there, guys. No. On top of that, it's going to be bringing something full circle with regards to your authenticity and your social surroundings. This lunation marks a halfway point between the eclipses. So we dealt with this new moon at the very beginning. We had our first new moon in 2023. Now we're dealing with our first full moon with this Leo Aquarius, okay? So it's also going to mark a half point. So I love that. We just dealt with the retrograde, the new beginnings. We're trying to deal with the past in the past. That's what it was about. The retrogrades with that new moon. So you were dealing with the old past, trying to get rid of the past, break the pattern, get out of bondage. And then after the Mercury, now it's time for that full moon to move full circle, move forward with your heart and your mind. So it's a breakthrough. And it's the halfway point. So if you look at it in terms of aspects, Leo is 90 degrees apart from Taurus and Scorpio. Now, I have to be honest with you, I studied this. I'm not like an expert, so I'm getting a lot of resources here to help me with this. But I'm also asking, I'm also getting it from the higher power to help talk through me this so you understand this. And so what I mean is, so you'll get Taurus and Scorpio. Taurus is like a bull, which is earthly. Scorpio is stingy, and it's also a water sign. So with that being said, Leo is 90 degrees apart from both of those. And so, if you look into your Chinese, remember I'm interfaith here, so I'm giving you a full realm. On Sundays, I usually give like more of a Christianity or a spiritual, but this is just important because if you're on a Chinese thing, we're in the year of the rabbit. So, as you know, rabbits, how they are. So you're bouncing that forward. You're making that move. But you're also taking into consideration authenticity, stopping and reminding yourself before you leap. So, I think how I'm trying to say, let me give you a hint here. A hint is if you're dominant placements and like your fixed signs, so depending on your sign, and I'm going to give stay with me because I'm going to give you all the signs here on your reading for this full moon, okay? You're going to understand that you're going to have your mind for your manifestation with your heart's desire for Leo, and it's going to present a degree where there's a metamorphosis, okay? And keep that in mind because with this fixed energy, it deals with change. If I want to be more simpler about this, it deals with change. So it's something you've been consistently pushing for. Isn't panning out in the way that it should. This could be a sign to surrender and allow the chips to fall where they may. So on the flip side of that, Leo can be prideful and self-centered too. So pay close attention to these triggers. So if Leo lives in your birth chart, you'll be experiencing that full circle momentum. Especially if like you're a Leo, because last year in Leo took place around July 28th. So if you're right there, you were up to doing this. So you were in alignment with your heart's desire. So were you in the process of manifesting a new beginning? Then I'm going to tell you that's going to bring you joy. It's going to be here and now. So that same goes like with any creative talents or passion or projects. So this is what this Leo with Aquarius is. Now let's go with this Aquarius. Aquarius is about collaboration, experimentation, belonging in the world, being the forefront. So expect the unexpected twists and turns. Aquarius is a change maker. So it's going to leave that amongst that sun and moon. So it might throw you a little off guard. It might catch us off guard at times in the process. But you know what? On the brighter side, we're eventually going to have a Venus coming up and exalting in Pisces, which is going to make our exchanges more empathetic and intuitive to where we can be right on cue. And then we're going to be able to communicate well enough into understanding and bounding so it's not so petty, so we're not overthinking things on the details. So with that, I'm going to give you your reading for each sign for this, and then stay here because after that, find your quiet sacred space and join in a meditation that's going to help you with your after you get your reading for your sign, and then it'll help you bring that forward to jump and leap, and so you can be balanced with your heart's desires and your mind thinking. So your manifestations will be good this time. So Aries, you're going to start out with Aries. Aries, as much as bold, you're willing to venture outside your comfort zone. So go ahead and do that. Be self-expressive. Start doing some hobbies. Be passionate about your projects. Don't overlook your intuition, and even if you have all the facts. And try to deal with that love language coming up here, especially. You're going to be able to be unexpectedly, you're going to be dealing with some feelings and second guessing yourself. Okay, so just remember that. Taurus, your heart wants what it wants. And the full moon is igniting that emotionally driven fourth house of you when it comes to family, innermost feelings. Personally and professionally speaking, you're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be showing yourself up some way. You're going to try to show up in your community a little bit, maybe repressing an authentic desire, valuing, so to speak. Gemini, you're going to be inspired to approach others. You're going to be developing this roadmap, glimmering in your third house. You're going to be having all these secret inhibitions and unconscious energies and desires. So be unexpectedly to be clarity. Make sure you're professional. And don't in terms of self. Speak your truth. Be authentic. Own your own unconventional beliefs. Cancer, lighting up in your stability, seeking comfort in your finances and value systems. And you could probably see a financial full swing. So the catch is that you need to be specific in what your regards to humanitarian affairs and a sense of belonging in the world. You're playing this tug of war between your word and commitment. So surrender your control and it will serve you greatly. Leo, happy full moon to you, Leos. Are you ready for your close-up? Yes, change maker, style, your seventh house in relationships. You're going to be able to get some interesting vibes coming forward, being that where a group of individuals, and so you're going to get some recognition, dynamic in your social group. So you have visions are coming up for you in the future, Leo. Congrats. Virgo, sweet little wonderful down to earth Virgo. Details, you're surrendering an identity here that no longer resonates with your soul's truth anymore. You're touching down that 12th house, so you're going to be able to be a change maker right now. You're going to be able to self-promote, self-discover. You're going to be able to have a change of heart. You're going to definitely make commitments and others of you could be left no choice, and they're going to be going with the flow, and you're going to have this unexpected, amazing, fun change of plans, dreams, and healing are going to be coming out. Libra, balancing Libra. Community affair, future goals are going to be what you need. You're going to touch down on the 11th house when it comes to community affairs. Stability surrounding your assets and your contractual exchanges are important right now. And the Aquarius spirit will give you an opportunity to shine with that in your social and community circles. Scorpio, you are being encouraged to take the lead and cultivate talent, skills, and abilities. And in that process, you will catch as the moon will stimulate you in the 7th house of your relationships and contractual agreements. Foundations, emotionally, triggering your relationships to be more, to your feeling and desires to be pursued out and told about and authentic. Sagittarius, attaching yourself to a potential outcome could be a good idea. It's a good idea because you need things on a dime. You need to change on a dime. Touching down, self-discovery is important to you right now. Work on yourself. Work on your things that you're dealing with, some of your issues that you have day to day, or things that are causing your issues with communications with others and family members. And surround yourself with beliefs and spiritual guidance. Capricorn, value. Your parent-child thing is coming up on this right now for you. And your relationship with that is important. So your collaboration with siblings are important. Your unexpected challenge for your desire for freedom is going to be put into boundaries. So I encourage you to stand firm in your truth. And so Aquarius, the last of this, Aquarius, you have a one-on-one relationship. Your emotional foundations are triggering you this time. So you're going to be focusing on emotional desires and freedom, your connection with your significant other. And finally, Pisces. Your compassionate humanitarian nature will align. It will align to this. Truth be told, and peace will come forward and give you that harmony that you need. And Venus will come up forward and square you right and give you reminders to set firm boundaries for yourself and your peace of mind. All right, those were wonderful. So let's get started on your Leo meditation. So get ready, stand in your place, light a yellow candle. Leo's ruled by the heart, by the sun. Yellow is a great candle to use at this time. So, without further ado, this is Dr. Traci K. Thank you for coming to share your practice. I will see you on the next Spiritual Vibe message. Enjoy your session.